Hi, welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name's Tim and today we are doing a walk around video of our 2015 Holden Commodore Evoke LPG. We're going to go around this car, point out the quality of this vehicle, sit inside, run through some of the features and quality of the interior as well. Having a look at the front of this car, it presents absolutely fantastically. I'm a big fan of the update that Holden did on the Commodore to go from the VE version to the VF. The front of the car here brought it really into the 21st century, gives it a really nice sleek design. We do have a couple of front parking sensors which are color coded into the vehicle, hidden nicely. Bit of black grille here with our nice iconic Holden badge, one of the last Australian made cars. Really nice design headlights which recess into the car very well. Like I said, it took away from that bulky sort of shape that they had on the VE Commodore, and this one looks much more stylish. Moving around now to our first premium alloy wheel. This one is in absolutely fantastic condition with a brand new Bridgestone tyre. Just behind that we do have a bit of a chrome garnish here with our side indicator built into that. Our side mirrors are two-toned, so we've got black underneath the hardened plastic with a nice hint of colour-coded plastic just there. So a little bit of white marking going on just there on the outside of the mirror. Moving down the side of the car itself, we do have our colour-coded door handles. One thing I'd probably looks like the window's tinted. One thing I'd recommend is this paint is presenting in absolutely fantastic condition so far. So we do have glass coat which will help preserve that. We do have our Rhino roof racks mounted to the top of the car, which is really good to see. Having a look at our second premium alloy wheel, presents just as well as the first with a brand new Bridgestone tyre and also no gutter rushing. Over here on the driver's side we do have our fuel filler cap for our LPG system. So opening this, you do have your LPG just under there. Screw on the LPG thing, save money on your fuel. Just pops in and out, but if you lock the car you can't actually open that. Moving around the back, we've got these really nice tail lights and our reverse parking sensors fitted to the back of this vehicle as well. LPG badge just here on this side and our reverse camera underneath our chrome garnish just here. Now popping up the back of this car, we do have our spare tyre just mounted up here to the right and a nice cargo cover just under there. Opening up this is just the top of our LPG tank and our nice roadside assistance tools just under there. So pulling this down now, just give you a little push and it closes itself quite nicely. Very, very easy to use. Moving around now to the passenger side of the car, having a stop at our third premium alloy wheel, presents just as well as the first two, no gutter rash and a brand new tyre. Moving down this side of the car, I think I found my first proper mark to point out, just a little branch that it's probably caught there, giving it a tiny little scratch, but nothing to be too concerned about. Moving down the rest of the length of the car is in absolutely fantastic condition. We do have a little bit of an antenna here which is probably used for a radio, because this it looks like an ex-Telstra car to me. Just under here we do have a little chip into our wheel, but otherwise presents in fantastic condition with a brand new tyre. So what I'm going to do now guys is pop the bonnet and we're going to have a look at the 3.6 litre engine on dedicated gas and run through some of the fuel economy that you can expect with this combination of vehicle. So by just popping the bonnet on the driver's side, walking across here to the middle and flicking that to, I was pulling up on it too high, gas struts, lift up the bonnet. Look how clean it is under there, how well maintained the car appears to be, which is a really good sign when looking at used cars. So like I said, this is a 3.6 litre V6 engine on dedicated gas, puts out 180 kilowatts of power and 320 newton meters of torque. Behind this we do have our 6-speed automatic transmission and an 84 litre tank, which means that you can average about 11.8 litres per 100 k's to get an average distance of about 712 kilometers from a full tank of gas. This car also has a 5-star ANCAP safety rating with 6 airbags. So what I'm going to do now guys, drop the bonnet down, we're going to jump inside the car and run through the quality of the interior and some of the features too. Now moving to the interior of our car, the interior presents just as well as the outside did. This car has only done 30,000 Ks. So over here on the right, we do have this really nice trimming here to break up the door with a bit of garnish across there and leather just down towards the bottom. You've got side electric mirror controls as well as full electric window controls with child lock button. Moving the wheel to the right does show that we do have 2 keys with this car and our roof rack keys as well to remove those roof racks if we choose to. Automatic headlights and headlight control down here. Blinkers on the right with our menu control for the cluster in front of us. Moving this over to the left, we do have our front and rear windshield wipers. Now this car steering wheel does go up and down and it is telescopic in its operation as well. Just put it right where you want it, lock it into place. Over here we do have our Bluetooth and media settings and our cruise control on the left. Steering wheel itself is really comfortable to hold, well designed, just fits perfectly in the hands, no wear presenting on it either. Bit of leather trim on the dash as well to help tidy it up. Moving to the middle now, here we do have our really nice MyLink system. Throwing the car into reverse does reveal a really nice clear reverse camera. As we move our steering wheel, it actually does project where the car is going to be, which helps backing into some spaces quite nicely. It is a touch screen, as well as just hitting the buttons, the hard buttons if you do prefer to do that as well, which is really easy, nice, simple screen to use. Just moving down from that, we do have dual zone climate control in this car as well. Really handy. Set 2 different temperatures in the car and prevent arguments. Fan speed just in the middle. Below that, we do have a nice amount of storage just here in front of our 12-volt socket. 6-speed gear shifter just here. Drive it in, throw it into drive or across into sports mode or into manual mode as well. Give yourself a bit more fun while driving. Do have a little spot here where you could mount a phone holder. This is obviously where the satellite phone for the car was mounted to. We can even look at removing that for you too. Moving back from that, we do have a bit of a coin holder here with our electric handbrake, parking assist, as well as our traction control as well. Just here we do have our dual cup holders in front of our center console. Opening up the center console does reveal that we do have our auxiliary, USB and 12-volt socket hiding in there, and a nice spot for a little pen just up under here as well, which is a pretty cool design. Just going to pan around the interior now, have a look at, just pay attention to the quality of even the carpets and the seats in here. It does present very well. Now this car was, there we go, just having a look at the service history. Service done at 14,000 Ks, 22,000 Ks, 28,000 Ks, and we did one again at 30,000 Ks. So brand new tyres and full service history is just fantastic to see. Now we're going to jump in the back of the car and have a look at how much room you have in the back of a Holden wagon. Alright guys, so now sitting in the back of the car, I'm about 6'1" and there's plenty of room in here for me. I've got plenty of headspace as well, which is really good to see. And just the seats are in fantastic condition. We do have ISOFIX seat options just in the back here, as well as really nice carpet as well. Ample legroom. This car just presents really well all round, and it is presenting at excellent value at the price point it's sitting at. Alright guys, so once again, thanks for taking the time to watch our walk around video of our 2015 Holden Commodore Evoke on LPG. I hope this has answered any questions you do have about the vehicle and given you a really good idea of the great quality that this vehicle is currently in. One last thing I'd like to say, this car, being in the conditions it's in with the service history it's in, does actually qualify for our premium mechanical protection plan, which will give you 5 years mechanical protection and 10 years roadside assistance as well. If you'd like to know more about that, please click the link in the description below. But otherwise guys, once again, thanks for watching our walk around video of our 2015 Commodore. Berwick Mitsubishi, customer service is where we thrive, so please give us a call at 9907 0555.